people don't know how much hard work you put in. But when it comes time to battle, you must think about each and every day that you put that hard work in.
What happened? Why don't you play anymore?
Brian Banks was 16 years old when he was accused of a crime he did not commit.
Good evening, good evening. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel, the number one grind. Welcome to me, sorry. Let me do it again. Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel, the underrated darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. Believe that. Shout out to my underrated one family. Shout out to my LDBC family that stands for Lions Den Boxing Community. I've been rolling with them years, and I'm still rolling with them. Shout out to y'all. Also, shout out to hashtag TWT family. I did a chop up with Brother Gab. I want y'all to go check it out. Um, One of the creators of the hashtag TWT family. Want y'all to go check them out. And then the ones that came, thank y'all so much to participate. That'd be greatly appreciated. Today, this is one of those conversations that I've been holding on for years that I always want to talk about. Family, trust your own true heart. Family, trust your own true heart. And let me get this out before we continue. I'm not talking about the ones that still want to hold on to drama, to hold on, not willing to change, but they want to hurt people and they want to keep hurt people around. I'm not talking about the ones that has trauma in their life and they not willing to change and they pushing God's blessings away. When I talk about God's blessing away, they push family members away. Even they push they significant ones away, no matter if they marry or they in a relationship. Not talking about them. Not talking about them. I just want to get that out the way. Those are ones gonna have to pay when you hurt good people. When you take people for granted and trying to make it seem that good people something wrong with them. Not talking about them. And that goes from man on woman. So again, family, trust your own true heart. Let me explain. When we come out of our mom's womb through our father's semen, God created an embryo. The embryo becomes a baby, and the baby, wherever it comes out, little girl, little boy, and you develop a heart. You have a heart, and the parents got to guard that heart because the baby, and when you become a little boy, even in adolescent, even in your pre-teen or teenager, you don't know. You got to make decisions, but you don't, you know. But along the way, you have to figure out what's right for you and what's wrong for you. And there's feelings going to the heart, just as feelings as go manifest through your body. And hold on, fam, hold on, I'm trying to do something. Trying to do. Well, and and sometimes when we end it help you, it get you misguided, that you do dumb things, that you make dumb decisions, you make decisions that actually hurt you and other people. But let me say this, that if you put God first, God will help you develop a true heart, a true new meaning for yourself. I mean, I feel that is very, very important when we grow. I mean, your mindset got to be good, and also your heart. It's intangible. It goes together. But at times we fail to understand that, you know, like I said, on the 23rd, this past Thursday, my father been gone for 34 years. 34 years, you know. Usually, when I go through it, you know, okay, I get by like maybe 1 or 2 days, and my memories, but this time is different, you know. This time is different, you know. So understand, I still had a heavy heart, you know, because it gets hard. It gets, when you lost somebody, I can't talk for everybody, but when you lose somebody, sometimes you gotta cope with it. Sometimes it's hard, throughout the years, and you want people to understand. You do, but they don't understand. They don't understand. Then talking about as a man, they talk about man health, and there's I was watching TikTok, and they was these men speaking from the heart. They don't care about us. They don't care about our mental health. They don't care about us as a man. We all alone. It's true. It's very, very true. But also, and these men speak from the heart. That's why I'll say this, that you got to put, when you protect your when you protect when you have your inner winter self, that means you got to protect this, because you cannot let everybody into that your heart, because it's precious, especially when you make transition to your life to do what's right. So you gotta guard it with your life. And there's gonna be some people gonna say, "I don't understand what you're saying," or this, and they probably get emotional when you tell them certain things. And they don't want to see you at that time, but they want to see somebody. Yeah, they want to, wherever it is. Long as you make transition in your life, long as you striving to do what's right, who cares? And I always gonna say that you need to put God first, but it's a lot, you know. Your heart hurts. You see certain things that's happened to you. It's a reflection of the past, and it aches and it hurts. Then when you talk to a person, they say you gotta speak from your heart. You cannot tell a person to speak from the heart. Then when they speak from the heart, you want to disown them. Goes a man or woman. You don't want to respect what they said. Cannot have both ways, family. You cannot have it both ways. And by being in this world for almost 57 years, I see a lot, man or woman. I see man or woman. I see a lot of people have they playing with a heavy heart. I mean not play, I'm sorry. Have a heavy heart. That's what I always say this that when you wake up in the morning, be thankful, but also let the person know that they love. No, whoever it is, even in the afternoon, even in the evening, you should not go hours and hours and let that person know that you think about them. You mean I tell people whatever you do is much more important than that person feelings or their heart. And I feel throughout humanity, and especially our people, we don't get it. We don't get it. We don't want to get it. You know, my mom said, I don't care how old you get, I want to make sure that you okay. I want to hear from you. Even when my father was living, he was like that. You know, I want to hear from you. But I don't know. We take our time and talk to others. That special one, we don't. But how do you think that person's supposed to feel? How you think they're supposed to feel? And I think that is very important. No, where you fail to understand another person, and they want you to understand how they feel. No, hold on for 1 second, please. Sorry about that, family. Sorry about that. But like I said before, you know, you got to have the Karen heart. You gotta have that feeling that you cannot say. I always tell people this: you cannot say you're all about humanity, but I mean, listen, it's no problem to pick people that is genuine. No problem with that because we in the verse of transcending ourselves to be a greater person. But at the same time, if you just cannot pay. Oh, these are few good people right here, but these are good people right here you don't want to pay attention to. I'm gonna be with these people, but the significant one is leaving out. You hear what I'm saying? That's why I put the picture up there. If you see, I had the thumbnail up there. He you see, he reaching for his heart. He reaching for something so he can have, so it's his. Because whoever that he trusts in took advantage of that. And I think sometimes us as a people, we fail to understand that. What the next person value. People say, what is your value? And now people ask me, mine could be different than anybody, but my value as a human being is to be loved and respected, to know my growth, to know whatever I could bring to this earth, that it will help people, help myself first, but help people also, put God first too. I don't want to feel that if I talk to somebody that I get crucified for it, and then you get emotional, and then also then your heart get triggered, then that person heart get triggered, then you don't want to be bothered with that person or whatever group it is and everything. That's what I say. At the end of the day, no matter if you're a man or woman, family, trust your own true heart. Let God motivate your heart. And there's something you need to say, you need to say. Don't hold it in. Learn from me, of anybody. Learn from the number one grinder. Almost died 2000, 2018, 2017, I mean. A stress. Okay? Because I was holding things in. And I still got ways to go learn from that. That's what I always told people throughout the years, even before the trust your own heart. And there are some people say, I know my heart, I trust your nose. Just some things you do repeatedly and stuff, you don't have a good heart. If you don't, no, you don't have a good heart when you keep on repeating things. And you keep asking yourself, what I need to do, what I need to do this, what I need to balance this, what I need, and you're not willing to make change. You don't trust God within your heart. You don't trust you, so you just want to be around people and just say, oh yeah, you doing a good job, or you doing a good job, you doing a good job, but what about your heart? And you in the same but that you in before. And again, let me say this. I'm not talking about the ones that who wherever they have, they make the best of it and they still growing. I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all keep up the good work. Even people throw you away. People don't even care how you feel. You had that true heart. You keep on working. I'm not talking about y'all. So don't worry. No worries. I'm gonna keep on clearing it up. I'm gonna keep on saying it. I'm not talking about y'all. Not talking about y'all. You keep it a good way. Even they don't want to give you a props. Lord God knows. That's all counts. At the end of the day. I cannot love a person I cannot. This is human. This is a human being talking. I cannot put my heart in something that I know is going to hurt me. Just as some of y'all don't want the number one grind to put something in y'all, it's gonna hurt y'all. But I'm talking for me. I'm not doing it. A1 hoops and keep up the good work. Thanks a lot. Thanks for showing up last night. Keep it a good part of hashtag TWT family. Salute to you, brother. Keep up the fine work. When you play as a team, see, I'm a team. God, I play different sports in my lifetime. My favorite sport is basketball, and basketball is if people think, oh, it's easy. It's not an easy sport because you got to play five. You got to work among each other. So when people, you got to do the skill. There's a skill. Hey, brother, God Nollywood, how you doing, man? I hope you get me on one day. I know he gonna get me on one day, and he gonna chop it up with me on his channel. Watch out, man. That's gonna be epic. Watch out for that. So you play on a basketball team. It's not all about skill, it's all about your heart. Five hearts got to work in one. So that means if you got a team, if you got some coaches, they go 6 or 7 deep, maybe 8 or 9. Well, right now they go 8, 9 deep because you know how the game evolves and everything. But you got to be on the same page, and your heart got to be into it. So you gotta have a true heart. So that means you gotta have a team heart. Everybody gotta listen to that coach, and they gotta listen. This is going to work. I'm talking about the head coach going down to assistant coaches. You gotta have that true heart. You gotta know your skill. You gotta know what's in you. And when you do that, you win because you trust your own true heart. Individually turn into team. But how about you working within yourself? You working within, again, transforming your life. Because see, this get tricky now. I want people to understand this get tricky when you get older and when you're still growing. Because there's going to be some people, man or woman, going to say, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you don't know what you're saying. Oh, I don't get this and everything. My brother right there. What's up, brother LB? Thank you so much. We got to link up each other very, very soon. Very, very soon. Sometime in April, brother. We got to link up, man. Shout out to that's my LDBC brother right there. That's family. Also a part of underrated one family. Guy Nile part of underrated one family, and A1 you part of underrated one family. That's why Sonny, my brother, that's my another brother. That's my day one brother right there too. Brother Sonny Boston. See, this is the thing that I'm glad. See how God works. See, people understand that. God bringing family into this. That's what people fail to understand that. You gotta have a true heart, man. Got you. Got you. You gotta have a true heart for true people. See, the people that I'm talking about, they are true people. A1, I don't know your nigga, but you know, God Night, that's my New York fam. I met Sonny a few times. Sonny came to my house a few times. April 7th. All right, cool. I'll be around. I'll be around then. Just link up. And Sonny, he came to my house a few times. True. These are great brothers. Then I get ready to link up with my brother LB right there, April 7th. True brothers, true people, true heart. Because they know the number one grunt got a true heart. Okay? But you cannot express a true heart to anybody. You can't do it. They got to earn that. Let me say it again. They got to earn that. Man or woman, gotta earn it. I gotta earn LB heart to get to know him. I gotta earn Sonny boxing talk. I gotta earn brother guy 91 Jr. I gotta earn it. Cause you ain't no giving away. Ain't this true heart right here. And yeah, I know y'all could talk for yourselves too. Remember, I could talk for you too. And even some women. I'm not from the grocery store. You're not just going, oh, I don't like this. You're gonna put me back. No. Because this true heart deals with imperfection. But at the same time, it's all about growth. Because I'm gonna keep on mentioning growth, is in this life. Family, trust your own true heart. Let me explain. Trust your own true heart when you feel something. Trust your true heart that you know you going through trial tribulations and you made it through. Trust your true heart when you know that you're doing what's right and it's not being respected. And also trust your true heart. If that person do not want to be bothered with you no more, or they don't want to hear from you, you stand your ground because what I'm saying, I'm keep on saying, when you transition of a true heart of yourself to be better, you're gonna get that. Don't be afraid to say no. I'm not dealing with this. See, I learned because back in 2017, almost died of stress. And like I said, little 20 minutes ago, I still got ways to go. Still got ways to go. But I grown. But it's an eternal thing, eternal growth. To keep on training, let God keep on training our true heart to be better people. It's an eternal growth. There is no such thing as temporarily growth. If it's temporary, you out. Eternal growth, and I'm going to say this too throughout the future too. Eternal growth is variety of it too, and that's part of eternal growth is true heart. Develop a true heart. Develop of a Sonny like a little because he was there. Sharp eye, sharp eye of truth. It makes you develop sharp eye of truth. Not the number one grinder truth, not brother LB truth, not brother Sunny truth, not A1 truth, not guy Nollywood truth, not brother A1 truth, but the truth. Because now you got some people that they say, oh, I got a true heart, but they keep on saying, oh, it's not, oh, that person ain't there to defend himself. Hold up though. The truth was right in front of your face and you failed to see that. That means they don't really have a true heart. Because the truth is the truth. And what's wrong is wrong. And when you have a true heart, it helps you define it clearly. That throughout humanity failed to understand that, especially our people. Now, having a true heart, are you going to get it right all the time? No, but be accountable to understand that you made that mistake. That helps to cultivate the heart. It gives you lessons to learn. Wow, I never thought I could get through it. Yeah, you got it. Got this. But understand, it's still of eternal growth. We see that in the space. If they a lot of them do not have a true heart. They wicked. like things that fast instead of building. Because see, when you have a true heart, you gotta build. And that's what people fail to understand. It gotta build. And you cannot build with everybody. You cannot build with everybody. See, everybody in here, A1, I know A1, you good. I build with everybody in this chat because they show examples of true heart, of a true heart. And when you are a true hearted person, that means you're a great person. That means that you help out humanity. You're on the rescue right then and there. But when a person don't have a true heart, I don't know. You know, maybe, but you who want to help out somebody that already, uh, no, it's very important. We have a true heart. Even up here, it's gotta be good. And we imperfect, but you gotta fight for it. You know which ones who cares for you don't. No, and let your true heart motivate to do great things, great possibilities, especially us as men, or black men. Make sure we have greatest possibilities for our vision for ourselves and move on it for the betterment of brotherhood. That's why I tell y'all, look at the thumbnail. He reaching for the heart. It seems like it's leaving him. Don't let nobody take you out your heart, what you made up. A true heart is a true warrior. Believe that. You know, it's like I said before, I always I'm into my late mother, my late father, Gems. It's crazy, throughout the years how much I listen. I mean, how much I remembered. But when you let me say this, far as saying, what's the sense to stay at a certain place that you know you're getting hurt and people just hurting you until you understand you have to move instead of get hit. It's like your heart, yep. Sometimes we in certain situations keep on hitting, keep on hitting, getting disrespected, not being noticed and stuff. Why you still there? Why your heart? Why you gotta keep on taking your heart and your heart is getting bruised up instead of the move to greater possibilities. So your heart could be pure, so you can receive God's blessings and receive great possibilities. Because there are some people think they got to figure out. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't have to figure out because you ain't putting God first. You're not letting your mind manifest to be a better you. Yeah, a better you. And sometimes the sad thing about it, and I know people ain't gonna like what I said, but I don't care. Sometimes family could be in the way. Sometimes your job could be in the way, and associates, etc., could be in the way. Yeah. Brother Alonzo Hall, as always, salute to you. Peace to you and your family. I'm sorry. Peace to everybody and their families in the chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Including you, Brother Alonzo Hall. And when you have a good heart, have a fiery heart. Make sure your heart is pure with excitement, but also be sadness and also you deal with that. Cause see, when you sell something, Brother Alonzo, you know what I'm talking about. Anybody, when you sell something, people say your heart got to be into it. That is so true. Your heart got to be into it, not just right here, but your heart got to be into it too. So I'm saying to y'all, make sure your own true heart be selling to goodness, to self goodness, so it can expand to others, right? Selectively that deserve it, so you can receive back they true heart kindness, right? And that's part of life. So guard your true heart, your own true heart, all the time, at all the time, man or woman. Guard it with your life. Stop giving up your keys to everybody to go to get in your heart. Because they gotta have a special key. They gotta earn that key of righteousness to get into your heart. Let me say that again. I'm a bad boy. I tell you, I know. And y'all bad too. But Brother Alonzo Hoy and Sonny they on way. They say, yo, you need to give your own props to yourself. I'm gonna do it. I'm not that way. I like I like I know who I am and all like that, but you though I'm a coin this and y'all can work it, but y'all use it. Make sure you pay on this. Make sure you give, hey, pay homage to the number one grinder. But see, if you want the job, let me tell you, it goes from man or woman too. When you want somebody to enter your true life, you gotta have the key of righteousness to get it, and it gotta fit. You cannot have a key of half righteousness or half righteous. It's got to be a righteous key to turn and turn to get into your true heart. And if the person is not willing to work for that, your key of righteousness to get in your own true heart, they are not worth it. That's got to be a special person that earn it. And you cannot be half on it. And that's why sometimes it gets misscrewed. We don't have to talk about it. You cannot have the key, or I could jump in if I want to. No, 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 no. You gotta use that key to righteousness right. And when you use that key and that person is hurting, you got to do whatever you can to cure that person at that time. to talk to them at that time. You cannot just put no. That person don't deserve the righteous key to open up your true heart. They don't have the right, man or woman. They don't have the right. No, because you're inconsistent. Because you show of your true heart that you not full equipped to get to know my righteousness of my true heart, despite I'm imperfect. You not willing to understand my feelings at that moment of my own true heart. So why I should give to you that you just gonna throw the key away, the key of righteousness away, or you gonna put it in your pocket so I could use that person for you gonna use that person for unrighteous means that is not helping the true heart of the person. But like I said, y'all just got here. I lost my it been 30 this past Thursday makes 34 years I lost my father. I did something day before yesterday, and it was something. Sometimes I go through certain things like I thought I be all right, I can get over it and stuff like that. But this one hurts because just hurts. And and us as black men, we had to respect other true hearts of our brothers. And I'm not saying all. If you could work with that brother, please. And that's very important. Let's have true heart to build up the brotherhood again, build up our family again. And women do the same thing too. Yeah, I'm not leaving you out. Let's look for something. So that's it for me. Thank the ones who come in. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. Hit the like button. Family, trust your own true heart. Family, trust your own true heart. It's very important. Trust that. Very important. Very important. So, on behalf of my channel, The Underrated Darkness, y'all should be the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. Believe that. Trust your own true heart and make sure you get greater bonders of good. And you deserve it. You deserve it. So, thank y'all. Good afternoon, good evening. Be a winner wherever you do, because I'll be a winner for me wherever it is. And I thank y'all. Have much blessings to much blessing to y'all in the chat. Very much appreciate it.